Just come to see us, everybody. Alright, let's get this bitch launched and play for 3 more hours or so. Is probably all the time I've got. A horse's value isn't always the same as his price. Your relationship with the seller plays a role in whether he'll give you a discount or rack up the price. Well, it's good to know. Alright.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. So. Oh, yeah, let's ask Radovan for help.
I need something that'll put animals to sleep. Project said you might know something.
Did you get tired of blacksmithing and take up farming instead? I just happen to know of something. I used a concoction that will put even a startled mare to sleep in no time. I once accidentally drank some and slept for 3 days. But the recipe is an old blacksmith's secret. The kind you don't just give away. You're in the trade, so I can tell you. Listen up then. You take some poppy and thistle and boil them in oil. Then, after it cools off, you add a little herb Paris.
That doesn't sound too complicated. Thank you.
Will it stay in my... Lullaby, okay.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
People call you the mouth, right? They say you tell all sorts of stories.
I'm no mouth to you. My name is Denyek. Got that? What do people call you then? Bughead? Arseface?
I'm sorry, Stenyak. I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you. But you were right about the stories. I could tell you stories so sad they'd make the devil cry. Or would you prefer something so scary it'll make the hairs on your ass turn white? But it's a lot of hard work for me. Now, if you had something to drink or a couple of groschen, that might help loosen my tongue.
20!
I know quite a few stories myself. How about a trade? A story for a story.
All right, then. But if it's the one about the magic porridge pot, don't bother. I've heard it 100 times. And that story always leaves me feeling hungry.
I know a romantic tale about a knight, his lady love, and 3 impossible tasks he had to undertake to win her heart. He had to bring her the sweetest wine, tame the wildest horse, and make a crown with
I
the
know this one.
rarest gem.
And then? What happened when he'd done all 3?
Well, the lady of his heart showed her gratitude by giving him the most precious thing she had. And I'm not talking
Okay, so it's
about
canon.
gold.
Henry slept with the lady then.
A raunchy ending. That'll be popular with the lads round here. If I were you, I'd make it longer. To last a whole evening. Add a wicked stepmother, that sort of thing. It'll be a hit. And now, I'll tell you a tale in return. So what kind of story would you like to hear?
I like stories that can teach me something. Stories with a moral.
Haven't you heard enough of those in church? But it's not a problem. I have just the tale for you. And it's not one you'll hear from any priest. So, once upon a time, there lived in these very lands 2 brothers. The older was called Cuba, the younger, Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height of summer, they were working in the woods. The air was as hot as a furnace, so Matthias went to a nearby pond to cool himself. But as he was leaning over the cold water, there was a loud splash. His axe had got loose from his belt. In haste, he began to search the muddy bed of the pond, and his hands soon touched something hard and heavy. He pulled it out and could not believe his eyes. He pulled out an axe. Yes, but not his old one. It was an axe made of pure silver.
Good God. I'd grab that without a second thought.
Maybe you would, but Matthias would never. He was an honest man, and with a big swing he threw the silver axe back. He searched the pond again, and this time he pulled out his own axe. Nothing but dull iron and old wood.
I reckon that was the right choice. Who knows who the silver axe belonged to?
Well, quite. Listen on. Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond, silver axe in his hands, and he said, "You're a righteous man, Matthias, and for your honesty, you may keep both axes." Matthias, not hanging around for the goblin to change his mind, took up both axes, gave us thanks, and ran to tell Cuba all about it. Cuba, however, was not best pleased with his little brother's fortune. He deeply envied Matthias for his newfound wealth, so he set out to try the same thing. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him straight to the pond, threw his own axe in, and began a pretend search for it. Yet Cuba had no luck. He pulled out the axe he'd thrown in himself, so he tried again. Tricked by sunlight, he grabbed something shiny, only to pull out his old iron axe again. Enraged, he hurled his axe back into the water and yelled, "Fuck this axe! I want a silver one!" But the water goblin heard his shameful cry and was greatly upset by Cuba's greed. So, when Cuba reached down into the water for a third time, the water goblin seized his hand, pulled him down a hole to the dark depths, and drowned him.
Oh, that's so cruel. I feel sorry for Cuba.
Aye, and so did Matthias. He went to the water goblin and begged for his brother's body so he could take him home and bury him. But the path back from the pond led over a steep hill, and carrying the weight of the waterlogged body exhausted Matthias. He stopped to rest by an old oak tree, and he used a silver axe to cut off a branch that would serve as a walking stick. But it wasn't enough. Somehow, it was still getting harder to continue up the hill. Then Matthias realized it wasn't his brother's body that was weighing him down. It was the silver axe. The axe was the cause of all this trouble. So he started bashing the silver axe against the big stone with all his might, trying to destroy it. Yet no matter what, he couldn't even make a dent. With the last of his strength, Matthias climbed to the top of the hill. He knew he could go no further, so he found a pretty spot with a view over the valley and dug his brother a grave. There, he buried both his brother and the silver axe that had brought such pain upon them. His final act was to stick the oak branch in the ground by the grave. But lo and behold, the branch grew green leaves and became a tree. The locals have had no dealings with the water goblin since then, but some have had the bad luck to bump into him. And when you walk by the pier, where it all happened, you can still hear his chuckling.
That was a very nice story.
Story? What story? It's the truth.
Why hasn't anyone gone looking for the axe then?
Because it brings misfortune. Didn't you listen to me at all? Look for yourself if you wish. Rock Tower Pond isn't far from here. The Water Goblin's Pier is somewhere among the reeds. But leave me out of it. I'm fine here with my drink. It was good to see you, my friend.
Okay. Oh, that's far away, dude. Trust asshole. Where's that herb garden? Isn't it around? I need... Let's see, what did I need? Poppy herb parasite. Have it. You'll probably find it in the woods then. God, how smooth this game. I wonder if Kingdom Come 1 would run this smooth on my computer. Or if it would be a stuttering mess still. Kingdom Come, damn right, Philip. No, these aren't anything special. God, I can't wait till we have a fucking horse. I wonder if I should go find... I bet finding Mutt will lead me to pebbles as well. Let's just discover at the castle. And then going from the gate, this way should lead us. Where I need to go for the first part of the armor drip. Trotsky. They sure are pronouncing it similarly. Oh, isn't this... Hold on, isn't the tree mentioned in the... No. No, I'm going the right way. I'm cheating a little for this because I'm stupid and don't know how to listen to puzzle instructions. Word riddles are too difficult for my brain. What the fuck do we have near here? I need some of this. How much thistle did I just get? I have 3, right? Yeah. So I need 3 for Paris and Pop. What is herb Paris again? A little poppy bread.
Al,
Hello.
what do you need? Hurry up, I don't have all day.
Do you live here all alone? In a wilderness like this?
What wilderness? Walk a few paces and you come to a bloody great castle. And I'm not really alone. Animals are company too.
Isn't it dangerous? What if someone wanted to rob you? Or worse?
It's true, I don't always sleep easy here. The castle may as well not be there for all the protection it gives me. You get strange people wandering around from time to time. The kind best avoided by honest folk. My advice to you is to be careful. I recently saw 2 vagabonds like that. No doubt they don't think I'm worth the effort. But I still lock the door every night and push a bench up against it.
Smart
Where
man.
exactly did you come across them?
In the rocks above my cottage. Be careful if you go there.
Ooh. Do I have to pass I think I have to literally go to that camp for what I next need. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Yeah, we're gonna have to save. We'll save here. Hold on, is alcoholism a skill again? It is! Alright. I remember how to level that one. That one's nice and easy. I love that they kept that a skill. It's so stupid, but I love it.
What's that? Ah!
Howdy, friend.
Take that! Bleeding already, are ya?
Alright, fine. We're knocking them all out. Maybe I should have used the sword. He didn't have armor. That really would have protected him from slashing damage. Good thing we saved. I didn't trust my ability.
Ah!
What? Attack! Come and help us!
Hello?
Take that, you shit!
Oh, I pressed Q. I'm so used to the first game. And where it was Q. Fuck you, dude. Why is this guy somehow harder than his fucking friend? I should have looted his corpse before I... Yeah, whatever. That does more. There we go. Fuck you. Oh, I'm encumbered, huh? Alright. How much did that get it for? Doesn't really repair him for much. How much am I over? $135 over 117. If I had pebbles, this would be better, but I don't have pebbles. Yeah, I think it's gonna... What I'm looking for is gonna be down in this ravine here. Okay. Well, we're gonna store then. What is stuff that weighs a lot? Looks like it's gonna be the padded coifs. Coifs? That weighs a lot. Those weigh a lot, but those are worth a lot. Those aren't really worth it. Keep those, keep those. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't really want to drop that. Yeah. Maybe we can get rid of a hunting sword. Material. I should have put the materials away. I'm stupid. You know what? Oh. We'll probably be back for that. Like, we don't need to be able to run. It's useful. But, like, we don't need it. Okay. Let's go down here. God, I need to go find my horse or something. I think maybe we... Because I'm assuming, along with finding Mount, we will...
Another. Another grave. But this one has a cross.
Increase our carry weight a bit. Supposed to find. Worry less about food. I think we can drop that. Drop those. Drop those. God damn it. Oh. Here we are. Maybe. No, is it fucking dark out now? Fuck. No. Okay.
Is this really it? A piece of Brunswick's armor? And what's this? A piece of parchment?
By the 2 trees, find a piece of bronze with crosses on the rock. Huh? I got Brunswick's gauntlets. I'll have to spend time reading. Let's go ahead and head back to our blacksmith friend. Repair some of this stuff and sell some of it as well. We're gonna get back at dark. Now let's grab what we can from this chest then. That's worth a bit. We'll be going slowly. March, march, march. Put a marker. We'll be walking a while. I really like, you know, sometimes, so this game took the God of War Norse mythology approach, Norse saga approach, where they kept the graphic level roughly the same. Right? There's greater detail in parts, but for the most part, it is roughly equal graphically. Better animations, but like the general graphic fidelity is somewhat the same. So they just fine-tuned it to make it smoother. And I love that. Now this glaive here. Would do, yeah, meh. Probably very good. I'm assuming. My guess is there'll be more mounted combat in this game as opposed to what there was in the first. Maybe I'll make glaive a bit more important. I mean, there weren't two-handed weapons aside from the longsword in the first, but this is how you get wealthy. Sometimes you just gotta be overburdened. I definitely think we're gonna be fine. We're gonna go find Mutt and Pebbles ASAP. After I get back, sell this stuff. Rest. Oh boy. Are we there yet? But at least we got fancy gauntlets now. Level and vitality. Wonderful. Doesn't really do much for us though. We didn't get a skill point. Hold on, I want to, let's see, crafting. No, that's not what I meant. Player. Skills. Using repair kits does get me better results, okay. Or increases that skill as well. Good to know, good to know. We're almost there. Oh, I could shoot nests down. Now I have a bow. Oh, hello, Mr. Cow. Moo. Hi, dog. The cow says moo. Or, well, I guess a male cow is a bull, isn't it? Like, that's a technical term. You think anyone's gonna be concerned seeing me return all bloody with clothing that I did not walk out with? Nothing to be concerned about, citizens.
Gather round. You won't believe this. A whole village burnt to the ground. Hell on earth, just a few days' walk from here. You have to hear this. In silver scallots, they say. Without warning, attacked by human troops.
Shit!
In one afternoon, they burned down the
My
whole village,
God.
killed all the villagers.
I understand.
Stinks here.
Listen, I'm getting myself clean, alright? Back off.
There. It's better already.
What the?
Good to see you.
What do you want, you yokel? Speak up or get lost.
Show me your wares.
Show me your wares. Alright. Okay. We're not gonna keep that. Boots.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure. Why not?
Do we have a deal?
That sounds really interesting. Lower your price a little
That sounds
more,
really
and I'll
interesting.
be satisfied.
That's a decent price.
Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Damn, I'm still... Oh, it's because I have stuff that... Okay.
What are you here for, friend?
I need something repaired. Word about the price.
Sure. Why not?
How's this?
More.
I could go for that price.
Thank you kindly. And come again, friend.
Okay. So when we get our hunting bow fixed, where would I go for that? Huntsman. Duh. Can I not sell? No, all the other stuff has to go to a tailor. Means back at Troskvitz.
Without warning, attacked by human
Isn't he? He was allowing me to sleep somewhere. I can't remember where.
God bless.
What do you need? Hurry up. I don't have all day.
Can I ask you about that cart?
What is it you need to know?
All right, I'm on my way.
Time's wasting. Run along.
There's a couple more.
Ask away.
Thanks. I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested in?
One can never know enough about blacksmithing.
Thanks. I'll teach you one trick, but it'll take time to learn it.
Hmm. Oh, well, that would have been nice. Oh, thorough maintenance. Oh, cheaper. Oh, that one first. That one first.
God bless.
Wait a goddamn minute. What? Okay, this is my. Okay, okay. Um. Okay, first our weaponry. Good over hunting game. Bonk. Stab. You know what, we'll... I don't need a mod for that. I'm sure there's gonna be sex in here, man. What is... Oh, is this replacing the surcoat? Okay. Player, let's door.
I apologize.
Ooh, the Warhammer's a good chunk heavier than... But I want to learn how to bonk. I want to bonk bitches. Ah! I can see. Lads, it is reading time. Fragments from the Bible. For his works are without blemish, and of his ways are judgment. God is trustworthy and is not evil. Well, unless you look at the Old Testament. The Old Testament one, pretty bad, kind of fucked up. He is righteous and upright. I've improved my scholarship. So, scholarship. Ah, damn. 3 XP away. Oh, you can't see it because of my face. Actually, yes, you can, kind of. 3 XP away. Books. Let's take a nappy poo. And put away... Oh yes, there was never any sex in the Middle Ages. No such thing. That's filthy. Filthy, Clay! How dare you suggest?
Shit. What would you like?
What do you have for sale?
Yeah, really can't sell anything but the... and that.
Let's
Haggle.
talk about the price.
Sure. Why not?
What would you say to this?
We're getting close. Lower your price a little more.
I'm
we can
getting
shake
close.
hands.
That's a decent price.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Okay. So... I want to go back to Troskovitz, though. First. I need to sell these things to a trader. Y'all remember when they wanted to add crossbows into Kingdom Come 1? And then they couldn't because it broke too many things? Or at least that's what they would keep saying in the dev notes. Or the developers would say. Anytime they were asked. We tried! But it keeps breaking everything.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings.
Really, there's a turn off HUD. Huh. Actually, my guess is you probably can go into here and turn off HUD. I'm sure there's a code. A command.
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. A very important letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one
I have
thing,
no idea.
it was a secret, and for another, I can't read. But it was my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
Would you like me to help you look for it?
There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as it is. We'll never make it by tonight.
Do you know where you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a lashing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea. Punch
Idea.
me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'd rather take a couple of punches from you than a lashing from my master. I could tell you to stop when I've had enough. But he wouldn't. So you get why it's better for me to be slapped around by you, right?
Well, if you ask me, you should man up and tell your master the truth.
Truth be told, my master has never mistreated me. I just didn't want to be a disappointment to him.
Oh. Oh. Wait, buddy, let's find your note. Let's... Well, best of luck with you, lad. If I follow... Keep following the main road, I'll get back to... I can sell the excess weight. Can't wait till we have a horse. I need pebbles. Almost there. Y'all, I made chicken parm for my dinner tonight. It was decent. It ended up a little burnt on the bottom. Probably could have done a little less time in the oven. But I got the what you call it, the crust, nice and crunchy. Nom nom. Master chef, if I do say so myself. Better watch out, Gordon Ramsay, I'm coming.
Heute ist ein wunderschöner.
Ooh, wrestler? No, let's for now pack mule. That's more. Oh.
Jesus! You don't even know your own wares.
Was möchtest du so früh am Morgen?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Speak Czech, not filthy German. Gross. What do you sell, though? Okay. You got Savior Schnapp. Lockpicks.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Gut, versuchen wir's.
But
Do you accept?
That's quite a sum. Lower your
oh,
price
now
a
you know
bit
how to
and we'll
speak
make a
tech,
deal.
huh?
And it looked like we'd never agree.
I can make jokes about
Sicher
Germans. I'm
zufrieden
German.
sein. Bis bald.
I can get away with it. All right, let's see here. We're off to find our hound.
Good to see you.
I thought he was gonna yell at me for having a crossbow out. I didn't want to be yelled at. It might come. Don't yell at me. I'll nut. Better watch out. Oh. Where's this one? Oh my god, the detail. Oh, I see it. I missed. No, get back here. Back here. No, stop rolling. Jesus Christ, it's like Chef Boyardee. I agree. Alright, let's go find our pupper. And hopefully also our horsey. Shit. I'm not too sure I'm a fan of where I'm walking. What the fuck was that? No, it was you. No, this wasn't our camp. Let's see, what's the best? We could walk into town. They have quests for us or something. Well, I guess not.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
God
How's
be
the
with
watch
you.
going?
Wait, isn't this... Is Yellow? The village Tachov, the people at Tachov are like, yo, these people suck.
I've seen and experienced. In the south, I saw a land without end.
In the south?
All covered in sand, hot and dry, with no fresh water.
So you've been to the
people
Sahara.
there call themselves the Blemeyes. They have neither head nor neck. Their face
He has not
is
been
in
to
the
the
middle of their
Sahara.
belly. And these Blemeyes breed horses with huge ears and birds born out of mud. In the north, there's a land all covered with snow and rocks, where it's always night and green stars shine in the sky.
Say the Auroras.
There, I saw some strange water monks who had fins instead of legs.
Okay.
And fleshy cows on their heads. If you want to hear more,
Give me a crush on... Yeah, fuck off, bud.
Blessings to you.
Blessings to you. I have learned farmer. I love codex entries popping up like that.
Nonsense, isn't it? I don't know. He treats that animal like
I should go over here to this quest. Pick it up at the very least. So far right now, I don't think we have anything that's a timed quest. Egg. Egg. Belioff Wagoners. Stone stairs? Fancy.
Greetings.
As you wish. 'Tis wise to imitate
Innkeeper, a
nature's
beer!
habit. Dusk till dawn, go at it like rabbits.
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
You're not going to believe this, but 2 local lads claim they found a water goblin's treasure.
You have a water goblin here.
It would be a wonder if we didn't, with all the ponds around. He's got a hut nearby. If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
Where did you say the water goblin's hut was?
If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
And what did they find there? Are you sure they didn't make it up?
I thought so too at first. They're foolish lads, so I wouldn't be surprised. But then they ordered wine and paid with silver. Their purse was jingling with groschen.
Would you happen to know where I could find these lads?
They often swim at the other side of the Rock Tower Pond. There's a pier there by the dam. That's their spot.
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above the Kerchuk Pond came here to have a beer. I started talking to them and they told me they almost didn't make it.
Why?
They said a pack of wolves came after them.
Aren't wolves afraid of people?
That's what I thought too. It's strange.
Did they tell you where it happened?
In a gorge above the Rock Tower Pond. They noticed the wolves watching them from the rocks. If you climb up those rocks, you'll be able to see the whole pond from there.
Did they tell you how large the pack was?
They mentioned 3 wolves, but God knows if that's all of them.
Do you have any more news?
By the way, we've put together this wee fight club here. Would you like to try it?
One beer. I'm dedicating my life to
That sounds good. What's it about?
It actually came about by chance when the miller Crazel and me bet on who has the stronger hired hands. Then other blokes from the village joined in, and it's become somewhat of a tradition. By the way, old Olbram from Zheleoth keeps complaining about the Takovites. If you go and see him, I'm sure he'll tell you more about it. But, well, he takes a bit of getting used to, though.
Oh? What do you mean?
You'll see. I mean, here, and that's pretty much everything.
Thanks, innkeeper. That sounds interesting. Tell me more about these fights of yours.
It's really quite simple. You bet some money and fight against 3 blokes in turn.
Fight?
First fighter is
I prefer a
Hans,
different
a
effort.
local musician. He may not look like much, but he knows a few tricks. Then we have Bohunek here. He works with horses, so he has more than enough strength to spare. And then there's Fiala. A good bloke, but Dorothy, his wife, has forbidden him from fighting.
I'd like to try the fights here.
Why not? But it won't be for free. If you don't have enough money, try to go and see Crazel at the mill. He recently bragged he was going to send someone here, but no one has come yet. Maybe you can come to some agreement together.
I prefer to pay for myself.
I see you are a man of action. I like it. The fights can get started then. Or they could. But as I said, old Fiala is sitting at home in the doghouse. His old woman won't let him fight anymore.
So you took my money for nothing?
Easy, lad, easy. We'll sort something out. What if you tried to talk to Dorothy? You're a stranger. Maybe she won't be as sharp with you as she is with us. Go and see her. She manages the baths behind the inn. It's no more than 5 steps.
All right then. I'll see what I can do.
Once again. Service is kind of slow today.
Greetings, my friend.
I'm looking for the barber, Fiala.
Then you found him. What can I do for you?
Well, hurry up. There's some fights to be fought. The whole tavern is waiting for you.
I know, but my Dorothy has forbidden me from going.
Forbidden? Why?
She says I have to make certain everyone's orderly and whatever. One bloke, and I'm in charge of a whole bunch of girls. Meanwhile, this is a pretty decent business. Nobody has made any problems for as long as I can remember.
And can't you just put your foot down? She's your wife, isn't she? What business does she have forbidding you anything?
Oh, that would be great. Dorothy's a wonderful woman, but she's hand in hand with the innkeeper, Lawrence. The next thing I know, I'd get no dinner at home and no beer in the tavern.
But if you don't come, the fights can't start.
Then you try to convince Dorothy. I've already tried.
How can I help you?
Why don't you want to allow Fearler to fight?
Because he always beats everybody up. Then the lads are all black and blue, and the girls don't have a lot of business. Putting poultices on bruises isn't going to pay for a new roof.
Have no fear. If you let him go, I'll give him such a going over he won't want to fight ever again.
Well, you seem like you might be able to manage that. But don't go and cripple him.
I'll beat the shit out of your husband.
He has a
Will you
lot
let
of
him
work
fight?
to do here.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
All right, then. Take Fiala with you. But this time, it really is the last time.
Get up. Let's go and fight.
Really? So Dorothy allowed it?
She said she'd let you go this one last time.
That's my girl. Let's go. We can't keep the lads waiting.
Hey, how you doing?
Greetings, Hen.
Greetings, madam.
Ah,
Come and fight.
wunderbar. Ausgezeichnet.
Another
Möchtest du
German.
wetten? It's more fun when you have something to lose or win.
Here you go.
That is what I like to see. I'll show you. Oh, Dummkopf. I'll show you.
Ah!
Goodman, come here for a moment. Did I hear right that you're going to compete in the fights at the tavern?
Aye, I'm planning to.
I just won one.
Why?
Well, I have a favor to ask of you.
What do you need?
One of the fighters, named Bohunek, he takes care of the horses here.
What about him?
I want you to give him a proper beating, so he won't be able to sit for at least a week.
And why?
Sure.
Did something happen?
He often comes to see me, pretends he likes me, but last time he came drunk. He ordered a bath, something to eat and drink, but then he suddenly knocked the tray out of my hand and started groping me.
Wait, he...
No, luckily not. But when I pulled away from him, he hit me so hard I thought he'd knock my eye out.
I'm stuck between these two.
Well, why don't you tell Dorothy? She runs the baths, doesn't she? I bet she'd take care of Bahunek.
I can't. I'd have to confess he ran away without paying. But if you give him a really good thrashing, it'd be fair.
Bastards like that should get a proper beating. Hitting girls.
So you'll give him a hiding?
You better believe it. He won't put his hands on you anymore.
Thank you. Then come and see me. I'll figure out a way to repay you.
Where'd he go? Excuse me, pants.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
You
Christ
gave
be
me a
praised.
beating. If you broke my Negotian finger, I won't be able to play anything for a while.
Thanks for the fight.
Ah. You too. Here are your winnings.
Thanks.
Okay, before I transform that, I'm gonna see about talking to Dorothy.
How can I help you today?
Nope, okay, so we do just gotta beat the shit out of him. Alright. With pleasure.
What do you enjoy about fighting so much?
What do I know? Sometimes it's just fun to punch someone, and it makes quite an
Can
impression
y'all even
on the
see
girls.
him?
When a man has a sound punch, a girl feels safer with him.
Do you show off like that often?
Only when I have a feeling some wench might be watching. And that's nearly always, since the bathhouse is next door. So if you thought I ever go easy on anybody, you couldn't be more wrong.
Let's fight.
It'll be my pleasure. But before we start, I'll collect the bets. Do you have any money?
I do. Here you go.
And now pray. Just you wait. You're going to be tasting dirt. Wanker, you're going down, I tell you. Just you wait.
I gotta remember to not be greedy.
Fucking pay you back. Get a move on, you snail.
Woo!
Well, good day.
I think Bahunek won't be bothering you anymore.
Did you give him a proper licking?
A proper licking. That's an understatement. I beat the shit out of him.
I knew I could rely on you. Unfortunately, I can't pay you for it. I can barely make ends meet myself. But I can sew clothes and wounds.
Thanks. That'll come in handy.
And I can also teach you something. How to mix a special ointment or to make a few stitches with a needle. What do you say?
I'd like to learn something.
Ave Maria.
Is he in the house? No, he's outside. That's right.
You don't look like it, but you're a good fighter. Here you go. And you owe me a tooth, you cunt.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
What the fuck are you on about?
That's for Anna. And if I ever hear you touched her again, I'll use my steel instead of my fists.
All right, fine. I'll leave her alone.
Good. Fuck you, Boneneck. Okay, I'm gonna be right back because I gotta fucking shit. Boy. Come on. You're above Melania, America. You're a queen, America, for a reason. Ronnie, my wife, my one true love. Although you are a doll, so that kind of makes me want to put you, but like, would it feel the same? Then again, America is kind of a husk now. So like, they're kind of, huh. You know, the top three here is a bit problematic. Melania is literally rotting, right? America is a gray husk of stone. And Ronnie is a doll. I stand by this list. It's gonna happen.
I already told you. It's a surprise. You like surprises?
No, I'm insecure. It's what Dark Souls wishes it could do. Yeah, I fucking said it. Fuck Dark Souls. I don't care how many people I piss off with that. I'm sticking by it. Yeah. God, I haven't touched this sword in so... That did not sound right.
That is cool. I'm putting this, let's put this. I didn't break it.
I'm a contemptible blood pervert. Who the fuck? Who the fuck writes these dialogue choices and is like, I know that. Yes, that line right there. I'm a contemptible blood pervert. I'm saying it.
Do not.
Why? I am an actor. I act. Your Grace, I present to you my magical cock. More cock?
Now don't you dare stop.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Whatever you want. Yes! As you can see, I can't. I cannot. I can't read chat. I'm scared. I actually. Well,
We should find Maggie. She'll want to know about the camp.
All right, let's go find her.
I've never felt the touch of a woman. Kiss myself. I have a big ego. I do have a big ego. You look great, Ryan. You look great.
Indoctrination?
Surprise.
What about that Leviathan?
If I had an eye tracker, I
How
would
does
have
that
been
tie
in
in?
trouble, Scout.
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it.
More cock. More cock, please, sir.
First fucking try! No!
That's just perfect.
I got cocky! That you when you when you know when you I assumed you'd already finished streaming. Oh no, the children are dying. Game. You know, it's just one less mouth to feed. fat ass, get over here. Look at that dump truck of a bear. The replacements, yes. Actually, she's going right below Azula. Azula will traumatize me, and then she'd take care of me. And that's what I need.
And I was told the moon was made of ladies' tears.
It ain't?
It ain't true. Not one little bit.
But
I like you boys. I ain't got
It's not. That was stupid of me. You want me to go down? Bird.
Wieners. Fałczwanger.
This is the face of a man that just said wieners. Someone clip that and send it to Clay. This is the face of a man that just said wieners. Leave me alone. Okay, now. Get your game on. Go. Play. Well, that happened. And I'm not gonna do the bitch play of hiding in a corner. No. No, no, no. I did that the first time I played this game.
That thing looks
But
like
not
it smells
this
worse
time.
than Breeze does.
I am a pro gamer, Ogdo. You have no power here. You can't even hit now. Fuck. Oh, he just hard. Woo. Pro fucking gamer. Oh, oh, am I? Oh. Oh.
Where's Rattata?
I don't know. He's been staying in town lately. He hardly
I
ever
hope we
shows
don't
up.
die.
It seems he's keeping an eye on something.
You're above Melania, America. You're a queen, America, for a reason. Ronnie, my wife, my one true love. Although you are a doll, so that kind of makes me want to put you, but like, would it feel the same? Then again, America is kind of a husk now, so like, they're kind of, huh? You know, the top three here is a bit problematic. Melania is literally rotting, right? America is a gray husk of stone. And Ronnie is a doll. I stand by this list. It's gonna happen.
I already told you. It's a surprise. Don't you like surprises?
No, I'm insecure. It's what Dark Souls wishes it could be. Yeah, I fucking said it. Fuck Dark Souls. I don't care how many people I piss off with that. I'm sticking by it. Yeah. God, I haven't touched this sword and so... That did not sound right. That is cool. I'm putting this, let's put this. God. I didn't break it. That was 5 years ago. That was 5 years ago. That fucking clip is from 2020. Because that's when Ghost of Tsushima released. I'm old now. Oh, God. Anyways. We have one more man to fight. Or Oh, can I talk to the innkeep? Or...
Real poetry. Jesus, there's no talking to you. Let's drink. Aren't those dice sad?
You upstairs. Where the fuck? Let's first take a look.
Christ! Does your Dorothy hold you back a bit?
Think whatever you want, but she turned me into a decent bloke. She's only trying to keep me away from temptation.
And what were you before?
A drunken good-for-nothing who could even lose his own soul at dice.
So what did she see in you?
That's a long story, but it involves Dorothy, me, a pitchfork, and the R's of one uppity customer.
So, are we gonna fight or not?
You better believe it.
Let's
But
get
we
the
have
cussing.
to bet first, right? Let's make this interesting.
The bet sounds good. Here you are.
That's what I like to see. Fight!
Fight!
Christ! Shit! Go fuck yourself. Let me enjoy this one last time. I'll knock your whiskers right off your face.
You call yourself a fighter?
God, it's pretty much.
I'll knock your whiskers right off your face.
Oh my God. That's even and bolts to hell cost 20% stamina regen for sure. I can already see that becoming a thing.
Greetings. God be with you.
God be with you.
Dorothy was right. I should let the others do the fighting now.
Good fight. Thanks.
You're welcome, lad. You beat me fair and square. But if you want to practice anything or learn something else, come and see me. I'm certain Dorothy wouldn't mind that. Here you go. It's all yours. And from now on, I'm going to make a living through boring but honest work.
It
Don't
ain't
forget
much,
to go and see Lawrence.
but it's honest work.
He has a nice reward waiting for the winner.
I heard that.
I defeated all my opponents,
I noticed, and I couldn't believe my own eyes. I thought Fiala would send you home crying. But you certainly deserve to win anyway.
Thanks.
By the way, if you enjoy fighting, go and see Crazel the Miller in Lower Semine. Maybe he'd let you try your strength against some of his hired hands.
Maybe I will, if I'm ever in the area.
You're not allowed here.
Sorry. Sorry, excuse me. Pardon, I'm leaving.
All right, what was that?
Greetings to you. Greetings.
Good day.
I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested in?
Damn. Okay. I want some more money first before paying for more of that. Alright, let's go back to finding our...
You see? Didn't even hurt.
Whoa!
Christ, that stings.
Please to stop the bleeding.
What's that for 100 groschen? No, you won't trick me like that. Let's go find Mutt, and hopefully Pebbles as well. Surely they're near each other. God damn it. Yeah.
Will you help me, Henry?
Thank you once again for saving Sir Hans's life. And mine. I promised I'd pay you back, and I keep my word. So please accept this token of gratitude on behalf of me and Sir Hans.
Thank you, Henry. You're an honourable man who doesn't make promises lightly.
Damn right.
I'll put it aside for Pavlena. And since you're here, would you help an old woman with something? It's about Pavlena.
Has something happened?
My daughter Pavlena. Remember her?
Mm-hmm. You've
She
said
was
her
here
name
when I
several
was
times.
healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What if something's happened to her? God forbid.
I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
Do you think anyone might want to hurt Pavlena?
These are evil times, Henry. I dread to think what could happen to a young girl alone on the road. And besides, the folk in Troskovitz ain't too fond of us.
What have the Troskovitz people got against you? Did something happen?
I'd rather not talk about it, Henry. I wouldn't want you to get the wrong impression about us.
Oh.
But what if her disappearance is connected with it?
Witchery.
Tell me about
Witch!
it, good wife.
Well, we haven't always lived here in the rocks, you know. We're from Troskovitz originally.
Right. And how come you left?
Left? They threw us out. A childbirth went awry, and we were driven away by all the lies told about us.
Went awry? What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm sure the good folk of Troskovitz will be only too keen to tell you.
Where exactly was Pavlena going?
To Troskovitz. She was taking wicker baskets she'd made. She sells them there and uses the coin to buy what we need. Sometimes it takes her a while, but this time she said she'd be right back. I have a bad feeling about this.
Did it occur to you she might have run off? She's a young girl. And pretty. What kind of life does she have here in the woods? Maybe she wanted to live a little.
You don't know Pavlena. She's not like that. If she wanted to live a little, she'd tell me straight out. She doesn't keep things from me. Don't imagine I keep her here against her will, or that I don't know what it means to be young.
Pavlena is young and, well, no offence, but you seem a little old to be her mother. Is she really your daughter?
She is. Not by birth, but that doesn't change anything.
Valid.
Her mother died in childbirth, and there was no one but me to take care of her.
And who was Pavlena's birth mother?
A girl from the charcoal burners. They left the county, and I think she had no one else. I buried her myself. No one came for her.
And do you know anything about Pavlena's father?
I don't know who he was. Pavlena's mother was very young, and the fella surely abandoned her when her belly grew. She never told me nothing about him.
Well, as a midwife, I'm sure you've seen it often that, well, that the mother doesn't survive childbirth.
All too often, lad. But that's the lot of women.
It wasn't
or
as
is it any
often as...
different where you're from?
No, it's not.
I mean, certainly by our
True
standard,
enough.
it happens.
See then? Now, can we just keep our minds on Pavlena?
It doesn't happen. It didn't happen as often as I think people get the assumption that it does.
All right, good wife. I'll try
Certainly
to
by
find
modern
Pavlena
standards,
for you.
Thank you, Henry.
a lot more. But
Like I said, she was heading for Troskovitz. You should start looking there.
All right. I'll ask around there for her.
And maybe you could look in her room in the loft. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find some clues there.
So, Pavlena, what have you left for me? Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here? She's got unfinished work here. Like she got up and went straight out. Damnation.
yeah, I can't do it at all. you have a key, Bajana?
I had a look in Pavlena's place in the loft.
And? Did you find anything?
I found a cap there. A man's cap. I don't suppose Pavlena would wear something like that.
You're saying she had some young man here? I'd surely have noticed.
I don't know, good wife. I'm just saying what I found.
Could she have found herself a beau in Troskovitz?
She's got unfinished work there. She weaves baskets.
Aye, she usually has a few on the go. But she took them to the market in Troskovitz. We've got nothing here but what we make ourselves, or find in the woods. Pavlena weaves baskets very nicely. Folk buy them from her. Take care now.
Go back. Once we find our mutt and pebbles.
What the fuck is this supposed to mean?
Hey, lad. What do you want? Come here.
What do you want?
Just to wish you a good day. Good to see you, lad.
Really? It seems to me I'm in your way.
Ha! Not at all. That poor fella didn't have anything interesting on him. But you might.
I don't know how many mistakes you've made today, but this could be your last one.
Ho, ho, ho. Let's see what you're made of. You're in for an ass-kicking, you piece of shit! Fucking hell!
Dumbass.
There's something lying over there. I hope it's not Mutt. Dead. And robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt. Oh, a nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
I need pebbles, man. I need my horsey. Yo, growler.
Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
Oh, sucker. Do you have any idea where else he might have gone?
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food. There are plenty of fishermen around the pond, and they're always throwing out leftovers at the tavern.
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover food?
I don't know much about dogs. He could have run into the woods and started
you have
hunting.
a hound?
He wouldn't be the first or the last. There's a whole pack of wolves near Sameen these days. Maybe your dog's gone feral and is running around with them.
Thanks.
Take care now. And go and wash up a bit. You look like you could use it.
Nope, shit. Okay, I guess I will wash myself. Okay, let's see. Looks like we're going to the tavern first. Back the way we came. Retrace our steps.
My dog got lost not far from here. Did you see him by any chance?
I haven't seen any dogs round here for a while, but I hear there's wolves in the forest causing problems. Just the other day, a shepherd boy from Kopanina complained that his sheep were being eaten by the flea-ridden beasts.
Where can I find this shepherd?
Siegfried? He has a hut at Kopanina. It's just below the castle, on the back slope of the hill.
And you haven't heard anything else about wild dogs?
Here, in the tavern? No, but there was a fella here who gets by doing a bit of poaching. He said once he was hunting when, right in front of him, a large pack attacked a deer. A mix of wolves and dogs, he said. That's not something you see every day.
Do you know where that was?
How would I know where he goes hunting? But I'd say it was in the forest.
No shit.
I saw you have quite a nice bull here.
Do you mean the white one? It belongs to old Olbram, or rather, Olbram belongs to the bull. The old geezer don't have nothing else on his mind besides that bull of his. He barely even comes to the inn anymore because he's always watching it.
He watches the bull? How so?
He has his farmhands stand outside the barn with lanterns all night, keeping watch. I can't really blame him. An animal like that is a real rarity. I just feel sorry for the lads.
Do you think Olbram would sell the bull?
Not for all the gold in the world, my friend. He even makes the farmhands guard the barn at night. That's how much he
Good thing I
worries
asked
about
about
it.
the bull.
Innkeeper, have you got anything to eat?
Excuse me, I'm looking for a friend of mine. He's not from round here, but...
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian who ain't got a groschen to his name but acts like he owns the bloody place.
He was here then?
Aye, he was. He was larging it up good and proper, and then he found some lads who paid his bill, unfortunately.
Oh,
What do you mean by that? Why, unfortunately?
Because they're right ruffians who are always up to no good. But still, birds of a feather, eh? In the end, they left like best pals, but got no idea where they went.
What do you have for sale?
Oh, Hans.
Maybe next time then.
Okay. Let's go to the fisherman.
Good man, hold on.
What's going on?
Do you have any coin to spare?
Why are you asking for charity? Fancy an ale, eh? The amount you're looking for, it sounds like you plan on downing a whole keg.
That wouldn't go amiss, but really, I need the coin so I can travel to Vlašim.
That's quite a way.
I've always found it to be a day or two's ride.
But I don't see any horse.
I don't have one. That is true. I'll join a caravan, ride along, pay for my way, my provisions and such.
Tell me, how come you're begging? What happened to you?
Allow me to disabuse you of your misconception. I am no beggar. I simply find myself in a bind compelling me to rely on the kindness of good people.
So, you're begging?
But I'm not a beggar.
Begging, but not a beggar, and he needs money to get to Vlašim. Oh, I've come across a fair few beggars before, but none have ever said that to me.
Must be a coincidence?
Look, you can tell me what's going on here.
I can't. You're prying way too much as it is.
I'm not going to do you any harm. What would I get out of that? If you're some sort of thief, so be it. Do I look like a catchpole hunting down criminals? That's the last thing I need. If you tell me what's going on, maybe I can be of help.
My name is Odolin von Wottitz. My father is Albert von Wottitz.
So you're a nobleman?
That I am.
What really happened?
I escaped from prison.
Why were you in prison?
I was a hostage. My father fell out with a couple of noblemen from the League of Lords. This rankled them, so they ambushed me one day as I was running errands for my father. Then everything happened so fast. They detained me and sent my father a message. If your son's life matters to you, you won't make any trouble. He had no choice but to do what they said. These are tough times, eh?
How did you escape?
Well, I gradually figured out who was guarding me and when. One of the guards used to come into my chamber and talk to me from time to time.
You had a chamber? No dungeon?
No. You don't keep a nobleman detained like a murderer, waiting for the news. I had a room where I was guarded.
All right. Carry on.
Well, I steadily worked on that guard. Once he was convinced I wasn't going to escape, he stopped being so attentive and I managed to pinch his key. Then I just snuck out that night, and that was it.
Sounds like you got pretty lucky.
Lucky or not, I had no wish to spend another moment in that chamber.
How long were you held?
A year? Perhaps a year and a half? Yes, that seems about right.
What are you going to do now?
My priority is to get back home to my family and discuss it with them. And I need to move fast before anything goes wrong.
I can spare you a few coins. It's a lot more than I normally give, I have to say.
Thank you so much. May the Lord repay your kindness.
Farewell. I hope you make it home safely.
Thanks.
All right.
I'll go wherever I damn please.
That's enough. You're getting a thrashing. I'll rip your arse open!
You'll do what?
Useless. Do it! Wanker! I've been waiting for you. I'll rip your arse open! I'll shoot your head off. Do it! You're dead! Fuck. Can't get a shot in. I've been waiting for you. Keep that mess away from me! You're no match for us, fucker! You can't stand up to this! Show your stuff!
Bitch. Three of them. Where'd the third one go?
So this is where the merchant's wagon tipped over. Everything floating here must be his. Poor fella. bloody deep. That's bloody deep.
Nope, got what we could out of it.
Ah, so you're doing that.
What was I doing?
Put that away before you shoot someone. Watch out with that weapon. There. I see you're reasonable after all.
I had to get the loot. I had to shoot the nest. This was the side of the ambush, wasn't it?
Now you're gonna die! Ha! I'll sort you out nicely.
I forgot to add skill point.
Useless! And you'll get another right away! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Oh, I'm guessing these are things you could ambush if you wanted to. Oh, there's the nest. Excuse me, it's rot. Where'd it go? Need no packing eggs.
Greetings.
Madam. Yo, what's the coloring? Damn. I don't know if that's a visual glitch or if that's how it's supposed to look. I don't think I've ever seen a horse with that kind of...
God bless you. Farewell.
Hold on, I need to clean myself. I look fucked up. I know. Do y'all not have a wash basin though? I guess you have the water. Wait, can I... There we go, yeah. Good man.
Since you're always walking around the ponds here, did you notice a stray dog wandering about?
What? A dog? Do you think he came here to poach fish? Now, sheep? Well, that would be another story.
And why did you specifically mention sheep?
A while back, I heard Siegfried the shepherd complaining about them. Or about the gamekeeper. Or both. Why didn't you go and ask him yourself?
Where will I find that shepherd?
Siegfried? He lives with his sheep not far from here. On the other side of the water, up on the hill, towards the castle.
Thanks. I'll try and ask him. Otherwise, you haven't heard any talk of stray dogs around here, have you?
No, if it doesn't have fins and scales, I'm not interested in it. Though one night I was way down on the southern end of Rock Tower Pond, the big one.
The big one.
Spot there where I catch catfish. Well, I'm fishing, and all of a sudden I hear howling. Not just any old howling, mind you. There must have been at least 50 of them howling in the woods.
Yeah.
A noise like an avalanche. I ran straight home and haven't been back there since.
Such a large pack.
Farewell, my friend.
Okay, so... Yeah, this map is a good bit bigger than... Actually, it doesn't really feel... Doesn't feel that much bigger. That's what she said. Filthy. Now, can I have this? I have a feeling you cannot leave this loaded. Yeah, no. Okay. Fuck. Hope there's a place to rest at this house. No, no, it looks like it's the Hunt Master. Puppy.
Ave Maria.
Good day to you. What would you like?
Oh, it's Zlata.
What happened? You look worried.
My husband Vostatek left to go hunting and hasn't come back. I'm worried that something happened to him. He's von Burgo's lead huntsman, and the forest is full of poachers these days.
Maybe he just got caught up somewhere.
Not a chance. We're invited to young Lord Semin's wedding. He wouldn't dare miss that by wandering around the woods for so long. What would Lord Semin think if we didn't show up? It would be a disgrace. He sometimes loses track of time out in the woods, but I've got a really bad feeling about it this time. One time, Vostatek didn't come home for 4 days after his horse broke its leg in the woods. I had a feeling right away that something bad had happened. And I have that same feeling now. Do you reckon you could help me?
Does that happen often? That he gets lost in the woods?
He disappears for a while from time to time when he gets orders from Lord von Burgo. And besides that, well...
What is it? You can tell me.
He drinks a bit sometimes. Then everything takes him longer. His job isn't easy, so I understand when he does, and I don't get upset with him.
I understand. But maybe you're right, and it really is something else this time.
Exactly.
Do you know where he might be? Where's his hunting ground?
In all the forests here around Vidlak Pond. He didn't tell me exactly where he was going, but maybe Vitek knows.
Vitek?
Our son.
So your husband got lost when he was out hunting, and you want me to go and find him?
I'd go myself, but Vostatek doesn't want me going to the woods on my own. He says it's dangerous. But you look like a fearless lad, and I'll be sure to reward you for your efforts.
What can I expect in return for helping you?
I can give you some groschen. We aren't too badly off. But above all, if you help him, you'll be in his good books. And everyone wants to be in my Vostatek's good books.
Why did Vostatek forbid you from going to the forest? Is it really that dangerous?
There are wolves, boars, and worse out there.
What could you meet in the forest that's worse than an angry boar?
Well, people, of course. All sorts of cutthroats and thieves hide out in those woods. So watch your back.
I'll keep that in mind. All right. I'll bring Vostatek back to you.
Thank you. I wouldn't send you if I didn't think it was necessary, but I have a really bad feeling about this. Before you leave, please make sure to talk to Vitek. Maybe he'd know where his father was headed.
Why doesn't Vitek go looking for Vostatek then?
I told him, but the lad is young and stubborn. He just doesn't listen to me. And besides, him and Vostatek don't get along very well.
All right. I'll let you know as soon as I find something.
Be careful out there. See you soon, my friend.
I'm looking for your father. Did he mention where he was headed?
Ma talked you into it, didn't she? I'd be willing to bet he just got wasted as usual. He's nothing but a drunkard. It's no secret.
What kind of a Christian are you? Sinner or saint, it's your duty to honor your father as the good book decrees. Come on. I just need a few words out of you, then I'll find him myself.
All right, all right. No need to get preachy. I'll help you. But don't expect any gratitude from him.
Where did he go? Tell me.
The last thing he said was he found a dead deer near the pond, and he wanted to go and see if there were any wolves about. So I'd go down below the cottage, walk along the shore, and then turn north into the old forest. If you didn't get boozed up and forget, that is, it wouldn't be the first time.
Shouldn't you be looking for your father? You can come with me.
Ha! Forget about it. I'm sure it'll end with you dragging his drunken arse home anyway, and I'd rather avoid that.
What's your problem with him? He's your pa. You shouldn't talk about him like that.
All he does is drink and doesn't care about anyone else. Why would I talk about him in any other way? He's like a big drooling infant. Ma and me are always at his beck and call. So I say we should let him deal with it himself.
Be that as it may, I'm going out to look for him.
No need to rush. At least it would give him time to sleep it off and come home on his own.
I am. Oh, it was one of those books. One of the. It wasn't one of the study ones. Let's do Wonders of Beasts. See if they'll yell at me. Nope, they won't. Cool.
God grant you health.
All right. Hopefully I can. At least not timed.
God bless.
God bless. Whoa! Oh, they got lightning and thunder now. Okay, okay. That's new. That wasn't in the first game. Ooh, it's the good thunder. Oh, I like that thunder. The thunder that rumbles for a good few seconds. What is it? It's gonna be the same exact thunder? I think that was the same exact thunder.
Hey! God be with you, Sir Knight. I'm Henry, and I serve the Lord of Lipa.
And which one might that be? You see, I know several of them. It's an old and respected house.
Well, my lord resides in Ratai, on Sasau.
Him I don't know, but I rode with the old Captain Chenyak of Lipa when Emperor Charles was still with us.
Forgive me, sir, but that's before my time.
Well, of course. Half a century has passed since those glorious battles against the Hungarian troops. Ah, and all I'm left with today is debts.
You have debts? Why? Because of the war?
On the contrary, when my neighbor Deslav was on his deathbed, he begged me to deliver his inheritance to his nephew. But that troublemaker is all fighting in Poland somewhere.
A will is a sacred affair. But are you really going to go all the way to Poland?
Certainly not. I'll leave the money in the hands of a monastery and be done with it. Problem is, I incurred a bloody fine on the way and had to pay it out of the inheritance.
So you fought for Emperor Charles, the father of our King Wenceslas?
Indeed I did. My boy, he was a pious and clever king, and as cunning as the devil.
So you stand with Wenceslas too?
Always. The apple has fallen far from the tree. Young Wenceslas is just a foppish coxcomb. Well, safe to say, it's all going to the bloody dogs.
So, sir, fancy a game of dice?
Gladly. I might just get lucky at last. What game would you like to play?
Masters.
Let's play.
Come on, then. Show us what you can do.
Ooh, 3,000?
Unless you're
Alright.
playing for the first time.
2, 3, 5, 5. Oh, you have special dice.
Finished. Your turn.
Oh, you're going for it with your loaded dice. Ah! Oh, he didn't bust.
Here.
You go.
My God, I'm done.
God damn. Oh. The 3 6s. Ah, baby. As long as he doesn't get a super lucky ass hand. Oh, God.
That's as far as I go.
Like that.
It's yours.
I need 700 again. 1, 3, 5. 3, 4. Oh. There's a chance he can get 3. He could get 1300 easily now.
No great loss. It wasn't that good anyway.
He gets 1300. Damn it. 2, 4. Fuck! I bet a lot of gold on this. Oh, he could win it. He could win it. It's not hard to get 600 points.
Here.
Bust, please.
Damn it!
Yes. And I win.
Damn it! That can't be possible.
Lord be with you. I hear you have some problems with wolves.
You can say that again. Those fucking mangy beasts are eating my sheep. They take them like they were for sale at the market.
Did you notice an ordinary mutt amongst those wolves?
You know, there might have been. I didn't get a close look at them, but one seemed to be smaller and was a strange colour.
That could have been Mutt.
If I understand you, you're looking for your dog and think he might be with those wolves, right?
That's right. I'll have to find that pack to see if it's him.
I'll say, since you're already going after that pack, would you mind doing a good deed? If you kill those furry fuckers, there'll be a reward in it for you.
Why not? I can kill 2 birds with the 1 stone.
That's great. It'll be well worth your while.
I hope so. Where can I find that wolf pack?
I was grazing my sheep up on the slope last time, by the forked birch, and those monsters learned to go there. I don't take my sheep there anymore, but those fuckers still go sniffing around over there.
So we'll bring your flock up there again and wait and see if they come.
Are you fucking mad? I don't want to lose any more sheep. I think you just need some bait.
Not even 1 single sheep? I promise I'll look after it.
Well, I could lend you Ignatius. He's the stupidest ram I've ever seen. Or the brightest. Depends on how you look at it.
What do you mean? Can he do somersaults? Does he know how to count?
That'll be all I need. The only thing that little devil knows how to do is piss me off. When I want him to move, he sits still. When I want him to sit still, he fucks off to where I can't find him.
I know people like that.
Right. But you can tell a person to fuck off. But when it's a sheep, you're wasting your breath. And on top of that, you have to take good care of him.
So I'll take Ignatius and use him as bait?
Right. But he's so stupid he's smart. I'm certain he'll come back to me.
Keep your sheep. I'll manage without it.
As you wish. Maybe some spoilt meat would do the trick. If you don't have any, don't think of laying a hand on any of my sheep. Just take Ignatius.
What should I do with the meat?
What do you think? Head due east towards that forked birch. Throw the meat on the ground and then hide. See you soon, my friend.
I mean, I have some meat in my inventory. It's dried meat, so I don't know if that'll count, but we'll give it a shot. And of course we can always maybe shoot a wabbit or something. Big balls. Get back here! I got one of them.
Lord be with you.
I'm back because of those wolves of yours.
Ah, I'm glad to see you alive and healthy. How did it go?
Well, there were too many of them, so I ran away.
Sacra. You didn't do much, did you? Good thing I didn't lend you Ignatius. I would have just lost him. Farewell. And wash up a bit so you don't scare anyone, eh?
Let's ask where. Well, that's gonna be where I stop for tonight. I will be back Friday. Don't think I'll be here tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I have plans, unless those plans get cancelled. See, we'll see. Clay's rating on this other channel. Thanks y'all for hanging. I will be back Friday with more of this. I don't really have too many thoughts right now on the game. We'll have to play a bit more. Farewell.